Welcome to the behind the scenes of Cat Trial 11 Hot Wheels. I'm Archie Lyons, the Global Creative Director for Caterpillar. We're super excited to bring the spirit of play to life with the Hot Wheels program, and it's really all about the power of play when it comes to STEM education. So with this, we are introducing Brian Cherry, who's our medium wheel loader expert, to talk a little bit more about the new medium wheel loaders you're bringing and how we feature them into the trial.
Yeah, thank you, Archie. So really this year, we're targeting to make the year of the wheel loaders. We're introducing the next gen wheel loaders you mentioned. The next gen wheel loader, it's all about the operator. It's all about making the operator more comfortable in the cab, making the operator more efficient with the technology, and bringing a whole suite of technology never seen before in a Caterpillar wheel loader, making the machine and the operator more efficient on that job site.
So as we look for ideas on how to highlight those medium wheel loaders, we turned to Josh, and we came to you with, hey, we want to build a giant Hot Wheels track. What was your first impression of that?
Great question, Archie. I know when you called first, I'm like, here we go again. And we're probably going to try to come up with some sort of creative thought or design to be more elaborate, larger than what we've done before. So I think that we definitely hit the mark with this one.
So when you did the track, I know you had a special person come join your team. You had like a little bit of a guest operator. Can you tell us a little bit, and how did that happen?
So first, a little bit of history here. When we first started brainstorming, talking to Greg about doing the iconic jump, you know, I tried to tell Greg, we move dirt, we're professionals at it. And he says, I understand and appreciate that, but I'm not going to jump it unless somebody checks off that the jump is right. So then Greg introduced me to my good friend now, Hubert Rowland. And we got the pleasure of working with Hubert for a couple weeks and learn from him on how to build a jump and how to make it feel right and make it comfortable for Greg to jump.
When Greg reached out to me and said, you know, this is a job of Caterpillar and Hot Wheels, and we want to build some stunts and some jumps, and I really want you to be part of it. So I was like, as a kid in a candy store, this is a dream come true, why not?
So Hubert, when you've designed a track, tell us a little bit how you've done it you'd normally do it in your day-to-day, and then how you did it this time. What Josh's team introduced to you through the means of technology.
So if we're going to like a live event, like in a stadium or something like this, they usually hand us a paper map of kind of roughly what's going where. There's measurements of heights, distances, all that kind of stuff. And we're pulling measurements off of walls and trying to center everything with tape measures, stakes, stuff like that. Something like this out in the field, it's a little bit different. You can't really measure from areas. And so, you know, the team, they told me, they're like, oh, well, you know, just send us your jump files and we'll put them into Cat 3D Grade. And I was like, jump files? Usually I get a napkin with a drawing and say, can you build this? I'm like, yeah, sure. Luckily, I have drawn jumps on Google SketchUp. So we design them up on SketchUp and I send it over to the Cat guys. They basically take them, convert them, set them on the property. Everything's always where it needs to be every single time, and everybody's on the same page. So, I mean, between 3D Grade and having all the equipment you could ever ask for, it definitely changed the game. And now I'm going to go to my next build project and be like, oh, you don't have a D11? What's wrong with you?
So all those jumps and stunts were done for Greg Tracy, who was our stunt coordinator and driver. So tell us a little bit about what it's like in the world of stunt.
To me, this was the ultimate scenario. When we came here originally, we got to walk around Edwards and see the facility, completely blown away. Like, this is like the biggest playground of all time. And you know, so much about what we do is, especially on my end, because you're going from one place to the other and one movie to the next, is knowing that you have the right team.
So what was your favorite part about what Hubert and Josh and the team built for you on the track?
Obviously the jump. You know, anytime you can have a gap like that and in a matter of, I don't know what it was, an hour, completely carve out the center of a 20-foot tall by 100-foot long by 30-foot wide jump and have it ready to jump across and have the equipment underneath, that was pretty special.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive watching the guys move the dirt, but then also watching you jump it. Okay, I have a question for you though. Do you get the butterflies in your stomach right before you go over the jump?
In stunts and a lot of the things that we do, it's people have a tendency to think that you're crazy. I'm actually the exact opposite. I'm a risk manager.
I remember earlier in the week watching you kept walking up the jump, walking it and just really looking at it, and It was really impressive. Just, I could tell how you were really just studying every inch of that ramp to go up and over.
Yeah, well, that was one of the great things with having you guys put it together and Hubert make it as perfect as it was. That takes a lot of the guesswork out of it.
That's awesome. So I just have one closing question for the group. By a show of hands, who played with Hot Wheels as a kid? I knew it. I want to thank you guys all for joining us here today, and we had another fun CAT Trial 11 with the Hot Wheels team. We ask you to go out to cat.com/trial11 to learn more. Thank you.